my channel. If you're wondering why I'm looking like a mess right now, I don't know either actually. But don't worry, it will get better by the end of this video. This mess will go away, so trust me on that. But if you came here, hi, welcome. I usually always film with someone else, but for today I'm alone and I don't even know if I'm actually gonna post this. We'll see how this goes. But for today we're just gonna do a little makeup video. I am not like a makeup professional or anything. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, so don't trust me on anything I do, but stay tuned to see the end result. Okay, so I got my camera set. Well, my camera is my phone, but I got my phone situated. So let's get started. I never know what to use to moisturize. I never know what to use to moisturize my face. But I use this. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions on what to use, because I have no idea what to use. So I usually just go in and just moisturize my face. I got some new makeup that I wanted to try. I got this from Milani. I got this foundation. I don't even know if it's my shade. I haven't tried it out yet. And then I usually go in with sunscreen. I have a couple of sunscreens that I use. So the three that I have with me right now is this one, this Dear Cloud. I recently got this one. I don't really like the way it smells. I don't know, it has a very sunscreen smell, which obviously is sunscreen, but this one smells like, I don't know what it smells like, but it doesn't smell, I prefer this over that smell. I don't know what this is from. Here. I got it, I only got it because I had Hello Kitty, but it was also a sunscreen, so I also got that too. Then I have this one. I love the sunscreen so much. So I'm gonna use this. But yeah, I use sunscreen every time. Even if I don't have makeup on, I just put some sunscreen on before I leave the house. Very important, by the way. You cannot see for anything. Also, I don't have my glasses on, so if I look a little crazy, I literally just cannot see anything right now. It's like, I'm just gonna wait to let the sunscreen sit a little and then I'll come back. I don't know what this is called. I'm gonna call it an eyebrow brush. But I just go in and I don't really fill in my brows at all because of how thick they are already. So I just kind of just shape them to what I like. I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in a while. I've just been touching them up. But usually I have them waxed, so they're just super perfect. But right now they aren't. But that's okay. I use this e.l.f. Shape and Stay brow pencil, and it just says Wing Me on it. It doesn't say anything, but it's a brow gel. I think I'll use this one. So I just kind of wax them down because they're already kind of in the position I want them. So now I'm gonna go in with this type of brush. I think it's called a flat brush. I don't know, don't quote me on it, but I'm gonna go in with this type of brush. Okay, so I use this NYX Bare With Me concealer serum, and I have it in the shade Medium Vanilla. But I use this for my eyebrows, and I also use it for my under eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna use this flat brush, put a little bit on the back of my hand. This is like, I only use a little bit because it shows a lot, and I don't want them to. I like to just even out all the product on the back of my hand before I go in, because then it'll just stick the blob on my face. So I just kind of shape my brows. I'm gonna try to blend it out. I've never actually tried blending it out. I don't know if this is the type of brush I should be using, but I'm just gonna try. Okay, so I blended it out the best I could. I usually never blend out my concealer after, but I think it's gonna make my steps a little easier. Next, I go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Foundation. But yeah, I use very little. So I just use my little Chi Chi blender and I just go in and blend it out. And I try my best not to go under my eye, just so that when I do put in concealer, it doesn't look creased and cakey due to the foundation, the two foundations that I use, and then the concealer. Also, I try to put on the thinnest amount of foundation just so that my base looks more flawless instead of cakey. I don't know, but that's my tip, I think. Okay, so this is what I've never used before. Also, it's getting so dark and it's only 440. It's already getting so dark. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I tend to use a brush like that's thin like this for my foundation. I need a thinner brush. I need to buy one. I haven't gone out to buy one. Usually I just use one of my mom's foundations and just mix till I get my color. But let's see. Just like to spread it across my face. Again, trying my best to avoid under the eye. Just spreading it and making sure I get in this crease right here. Okay, after I spread it evenly, don't worry. I go back in and I go in with my cheese blend and I blend it again. How I do my makeup is I do all my wet makeup, or like, yeah, wet makeup first onto my face, and then after I set my face, and then I use all my powder, and then I set my face again. So that's just how it works for me personally. Next is a bronzer. I use this in contour stick. I don't really know. It's in shade tan. And I just go in with this type of brush. Go in with a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my liquid blush. I have this Born Ruby Oh So Natural blush drops. I don't know, but this is what I'm using. And it's in shade peach. Although it doesn't look peach on skin. So I just go in. I just go in like that. Okay, and then I go in with concealer. Very little, but the same concealer I use for my brows. Then here I would just go back and see if I need more bronzer, more blush, whatever. Right now, I don't know what I need, but I think it's okay because I'm gonna go in with my powder, so I don't worry too much. Also, if you're wondering if my mouth and tongue are red, it's because I had a ring pop earlier. So I might look a little weird. Time for powder. Powder that I use for under my eyes is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake loose powder and setting stick powder. But yeah, I use this one for under my eye, and yeah. Then I'm just gonna tap a little on the back. Well, not necessarily on the back of my hand, but like that. I forgot primer. Okay, so after my brows, I usually go in with a primer, two primers actually, a matte primer and a glowy primer, or a hydrating, lightweight hydrating primer. This one says What's Up Beauty. Right here it is, the glow. And then this one is a matte one. And for the matte, I put it here, a little bit on my nose, my chin, and my forehead, just because that's where the most oil is on my face. And then the rest, right here, pretty much that's it. I use the glowy one. And then for the rest of my face, I use, I have no idea what this is. But here's the back of it. It says Airbrush Setting Powder, Brightening Banana. So I just use a big old brush and I just tap, tap, tap. Okay, that was a lot of powder. Let me try to remove some of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, and then I'm just gonna go in over all my makeup. Now my face is ready for powder. Even though it's, I don't know, sorry. But it's a bronzer duo. You can obviously see which one I use more. So this is gonna go in. Kind of just slightly evenly go with the brush. Blush time. I use this type of brush for my blush. And for my blush, that's a lot of blush. Okay, so where is that? So I use two different types. I usually lean towards more this one just because it's winter. This one I use more in the summer. You can kind of tell by the colors. This is more in the winter, fall. This is more spring and summer. This is a very like kind of orange shade. Oh gosh, you can see. But can you see the Hello Kitty on it? It's okay. And this one is more sparkly pinky shade. You just go in and then like that. I always go in with two blushes. So, and I just got this new oh my gosh, and it's the NYX Professional Makeup Buttermelt Blush, and it is in shade Getting Butter. I don't know, but it's a really pretty shade. See that? It's really pretty. So let's see what it looks like on. I haven't tried it at all. I don't like doing too much. Just a little bit is enough for me. Okay, so that's what the blush looks like. I'm gonna use this concealer brush that I used to blend on my concealer on my eyebrows. And I'm gonna go in with this color from the BT21. And I'm gonna use Pillow Fluff from Korea's palette. I'm just gonna go in. So for my eyes, I don't do anything. Sometimes I do. So let me put something on my eye. Okay, I don't do anything for my eyes for the sake of the video. But for the sake of the video, I will. And I'm gonna go in with Pillow Fluff again. I don't have like a white, so it's like I just use that color. But I just do it all over my eyelids right now. If I did do eyeshadow, this is what I'd be doing all over the eye. And then I would go in with Shuki's palette, and I use a little bit of green. Going with this, it's YC Collection Sheba eye palette, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And then this color. That's pretty much all I do. I don't try to do too much in the eyeshadow. Now it is time for the lashes. So what I do is I curl my lashes. Sometimes I heat it up with a lighter or some fire, but I'm not gonna do that. So I just curl my lashes. Just a couple of presses, not too hard at all. I'm not like pressing on it. I'm just like lightly tapping it, not tapping it, pressing on it. There you go. I use Vaseline Aquaphor just a little bit on the tip of my lashes to keep them up. I got that hack from, what's that girl's name? The one that goes to buy. I don't know what. I forgot her name. Like that. Sometimes I'll just go like that to school, just with my lashes like that, with no other makeup, just like that, because I don't know, it just keeps my lashes up all day and looks good. I have this Lengthening mascara. I don't know where it's from. It says Beauty Girl too. It's a lengthening mascara. Mascara. I use a couple mascaras. I don't know, but I use a couple sometimes. Then I also go in with, for my smaller lashes, I go in with this e.l.f. lash extender. I just like the one just because I could really get in there. So then the last one is this e.l.f. Big Mood mascara. Like that. So I get with this eye to that eye. And then I wait for it to dry, and then I separate my lashes. Okay, so I have this lash separator that I just go in and just go in with my lash curler and curl them. Okay, my lashes are done. Pretty much the last step is just setting spray. Again, I never use this. My dear gave it to me a while back, so let's try it. It's Glow on 5 Beauty Set for Wax Setting Spray. Let's wait for this to dry. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm going with the darker shade. This is Old Brew. I was actually gonna put on my usual lip oil, but because I want to show you guys my favorite, but I don't really want to show you guys that because it just looks normal. But I'm gonna show you instead my favorite lip gloss. It's so glossy. It's the MAC lip gloss. It's my favorite lip gloss. Look at how. Do you see that? Like, it's so pretty. We only need a little bit is a lot. It's so glossy and it's so pretty. It's like insane. Pretty much my makeup routine. I don't know how to do makeup. If you guys have any tips, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so this is what my makeup looks like with my hair down. This is what it looks like with the glasses. And this is what it looks like with the glasses. I think you so much for watching this video. Again, I am not a professional at makeup. Trust me, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. But if you have any makeup tips, let me know in the comments down below. And let me know what you guys want for the next video with everyone else. Okay, bye!